Hi everybody, welcome to another impromptu edition of Monkey Island Madness. I'm going to do a small haul and then we'll figure out what we're going to do just to kill some time this morning. Hi Jeannie, I should have bought two. I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes. But anyway, I went to Tulsa yesterday. Oh, and if you're watching the recording, I am talking to a live audience over at Ustream TV. And I don't edit the videos, so you see what happens. Anyway, I did go to Tulsa yesterday. The trip was not to go to Hobby Lobby, but we did go a little bit early so that I could go to the Hobby Lobby I normally go to in Tulsa. We ended up going to 3 of them. And it was really weird because each one of them is at different stages of this whole clearance thing that was going on. But none of them, 0 of them, and I did want one thing. I wanted the magenta, the processed magenta FW inks. They were all sold out of the FW inks. There was not one bottle. The racks were there, but they were empty. None of them had put the, I have to look up the name. Is it Bria Reese? I think it's Bria Reese. Yeah. None of them had the Bria Reese products on sale. So the walls were stocked with that stuff. So I know it's going to go on sale. But they had all the inks, all the paints, all the pens, everything. But they weren't on sale yet. One of the Hobby Lobbies had a lot of the stickers on sale. I didn't find any charms or anything like that, and then some of them had books. So you'll kind of see as I go through this, because I took it out of the individual bags, and now I won't remember which one had which. But anyway, the one that did have their stickers on sale had this little Minion book of stickers, and I'm a Minion person, and these will end up in the Beast, chances are. Or I'll have to cut some pages out and share with CB because she's a Minion freak too. But they're really cute. I like the naked Minion. And there's New York. And I have never, I mean, I guess they've had these because they had Mickey, they're like books that are on a, I don't know, like a swivel tack thing. And they had Mickey Mouse, and they had a bunch of different ones. Superman. I had never noticed these stickers before, and they were normally $3.99, and I got this book for $1. So I felt like that was a great deal, even if I only used part of them. And there's part of them I won't, like Minion Mania. I won't use that. I might cut him out and put him upside down on my page or something. But I knew a lot of them I probably wouldn't use, but a lot of them I will. So for $1, I figured it was fun. I liked it. I like him. So it's obviously a Minion kind of promotion thing. And then like Minion washi. That's kind of cool. I don't know why they don't sell Minion stamps so you could make your own. I try harder. I try harder every day to be a nicer person, and it never really works. And for those of you who didn't see my tweet, and Eileen, if you watch this recording, which I don't know if you will, you probably won't. We're all praying for you to get better. But she did message on Twitter this morning and said she is out of the hospital. She's in a lot of pain. I think she's okay. I think she'll be okay. She's too stubborn not to be. So I got those stickers, and I'll just start with the stickers. I didn't buy very many stickers. I really didn't. Well, because most of them didn't have their stickers on sale. And they had part of the Tim Holtz stuff on sale. And the Tim Holtz stuff, if you wanted it, was really a good deal. I just didn't happen to want it. I don't think I'll use it. I bought these metallic stickers of Tim Holtz, normally $3 for 75 cents. The letters I will use. And these have the numbers too, so yeah. And I don't know how many sheets you get in here. Looks like 4 sheets. So I'll use those. And then these, they weren't near the stickers that Anne showed. I mean, they were on the wall, but they weren't marked down yet. There was a girl there actively doing it while I was watching. We laughed so much. Today was awesome. Snapshot. We don't remember the days. We remember the moments. Here and now. Photo worthy. This happened. Beautiful. So, 63 cents. Not a bad deal. And these are just like quotes, which I will use. Hi, Linda. Hi, Erin. Hi. Anybody else who has come in? Attitude is everything. Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid not to try. Everything will be okay in the end. I've had to tell myself that about 1,000,000 times this week. You know, just because of the events of the last week, that at the end of the day, everything's always okay. If it's not okay, it's not the end. The happiest people don't have the best of everything. They just make the best of everything. So... Oh, Eileen just tweeted, yay, 63 cents for those. Normally $2.50. So, and then these were a little, I don't know, I'm not much on metallic, and you guys know that. I'm not a big shimmer metallic kind of person, but I like the believe in yourself, enjoy the simple things in life. You are loved, count your blessings, enjoy the little things, imagine the possibilities, be true, change your thoughts and you change your world. That actually is one of my very favorite quotes of all time. Change your thoughts and you change your world. Be joyful, be inspired, the journey awakens the soul. Life is beautiful. So, for 75 cents, that's good. And that was all the stickers I bought. That was it. Okay, so hopefully she's home. Maybe she'll come over. That would be awesome. Oh, liar, liar, pants on fire. I just found another little sticker. I just like these. I might use these actually in the scavenger hunt, but I thought when we're going to Australia, I just like these, and they're normally $4 stickers, and I got them for $1. But they're just little tags, and they're three-dimensional. I might take the three-dimensional part of it off. But isn't that perfect for airline luggage for your scavenger hunt? Hello. Oh, Chatty Natty has black screen. So, yeah, I like those a lot. And that's that. Liar, liar, pants on fire. I found the sock monkeys, the 3D sock monkeys. I needed these like I need a hole in the head, really, because I have so many sock monkey stickers. But being a sock monkey lover, I could not let them stay homeless. These poor things were homeless. They needed a good home. So now they live with me. Yeah, I needed those like I needed a hole in my head. And then they just had a lot of these spare parts stuff was on sale. I actually have a use for these. So, yeah, I was happy to find them for $1. I probably could have got them at Lowe's or whatever, but whatever. I ended up with those. And then these I really liked. I like the globes so that if I make little journals and stuff again, I'll use these on the journals, on the elastic. So, but I like the globes. I thought they were really cool. I like globes. I like world. I like map. So, I found those charms. And then, they had a bunch of these little die cuts on sale too. Wooden die cuts, which I don't normally use, but the stars I will use. That actually is probably going to go in my, in fact, I'll leave those out because I think I'm going to paint some of these white, and they're going to go in the scavenger hunt because I did a page. So I'm going to leave those out, actually. That's one thing we will do here in a few minutes. And then I bought the kitty cat washi tape, normally $5 for $1, because, yeah, I have a miserable piece of crap cat that maybe I'll want to memorialize somewhere. And then the washi tape says meow, meow, meow. And they had a dog version of this too that I did not buy. But the cats are kind of cute. So, we have cat washi now. Yeah, the globes are cool. And then, I don't know, I think it was Brenda. It's either Brenda or Kathy. sometimes I get them mixed up. I don't know why, but I do. Because we all like the same thing. But I did go ahead and buy the tennis shoe stamp for $1 because I just thought it was cool. I don't know what I'll do with it. It's just cool. That's why you always buy 2. I know. I don't need 2 of everything. And then this was not on sale, but I saw it and I absolutely just had to buy it. It was on sale for 50% off. But it's Not My Circus, Not My Monkeys. And then the little monkey charm, a big top, and a peanut. And it was on sale, so I ended up paying $2.50 for this, which I felt ripped off. I mean, if you're going to put everything in the store at 75% off, why did I have to pay 50% for these? I like the tennis shoe stamp too. But anyway, I had to buy it just because of the Not My Circus, Not My Monkeys, and then the monkey. I mean, of course I need the monkey charm, for gosh sakes. So that was my little junk haul. And then I did, and I'm not sure why, because I have so many alphabet stamps. This is the only other Tim Holtz thing I bought, was the foam alphabet stamps. I like the size, the big size. And they had it in upper and lower case with the numbers. So, I don't know. Normally $11 for $2.75. These, I'm pretty sure, I will use. I really do think I'll use these. So, yeah. But they had, you know that worn journal? They had a bunch of those. I was surprised, that there was so much Tim Holtz stuff left. Yeah, the circus, that definitely was me. I'm streaming, Rat.
Huh?
Streaming.
I didn't hear you.
I'm streaming.
Oh, okay.
So don't go around saying or doing anything really stupid.
What's her name? Hit the pole. What?
Eileen's out of the hospital. She's home. She said she was in pain and wanted to sleep. And then oh, there she is. Your boyfriend just asked about you, Eileen. He said, how's the one who hit the pole? Can't remember your name, but he was just checking on you, Eileen. I'm so glad to see you here. And I hope you get better quick. And, okay, I'm going to lecture you real quick, because don't be stubborn about the pain meds. If they gave you pain meds and you're in pain, take them, please. I don't want everybody sitting around hurting. I know, I did go shopping, Eileen. But I did it to make myself feel better because I knew you were hurting. Is that a good, yeah. Thank you so much, Robert. Yeah, he's checking on you.
I'm glad she's okay.
Yeah. We're all glad she's okay.
Yeah.
They're all saying hi to Eileen, and yep. Oh, you love the stamps? They're big bucks at your mics? Yeah, these I think were a pretty good deal. I needed them like I need a hole in the head, like pretty much everything else I bought, but oh well. Oh wow, Cindy Lou's here. Hi, Jennifer at work. And then all of the books were back in the clearance area. They were not in the book area where you would normally find them. So, because I love postage stamps, and I found this was at 2 different stores, but there was only 1 copy, and it was only $1.43, and it's normally, I think, $10. I don't know. I think it's normally $10, but mostly what it is it gives you the year that the stamp was issued, and then a few examples of that stamp, and then in the back there's a bunch of blanks. So I may put stamps in this. I may end up using this to put my own stamps in. So oh my God, do I need to send you some Tylenol? You guys, we need maybe to send her some pain meds. So, yeah, for $1.43, I like the stamp. And the lady at the register asked me, she said, "Oh, are you a stamp collector?" And I said, "No." I said, "I'll just cut it up." And she was, "Oh, I'm a stamp collector." I said, "Well, there's none back there." "Do you want this one?" She was like, "No, it's okay." "You have some? Okay." Yeah, take the pain meds. Do not sit around and herd. That's just wrong. I'm a firm believer in take the meds. If they give you pain meds, take them. So that was a stamp collector book that I liked a lot. And then I got two of these, and I think one of them, I think it was Galena or somebody said they wanted one of the Zentangle books. So I bought this just because it was 77 cents. I will look through it, but I won't probably keep it. And then I'll probably just put one in Hope's package, just so she gets a lot of fun stuff. And this one I saw Xandra got. She got the monograms and alphabets. And the thing I liked about this was the letters, the different size letters. So I will keep this as much for letter templates as anything. May not keep it forever. I have stencils and all that kind of thing. But I thought, well, I'll look through it anyway. So, yep. And then this one, I really like this one. It's basic cartooning. It's the Walter Foster book. And I like the Walter Foster books. But this is basic cartooning. 94 cents. And it's just a drawing book. How to set up and create a cartoon. Which I'll like. But even if I didn't, I could just cut it up. So, all the different types of feet. Somebody was asking about hands the other day. So, yep, it's always good reference. And who could beat 94 cents for a basic cartooning book, right? Hi there, Terry. So that was that. And then probably the best thing, I don't know that I'll ever do anything with it, but it sure is my candy, is this Imaginary Characters, Mixed Media Painting Techniques and Figures and Faces by Karen O'Brien. Normally a $25 book, on sale for $3.57. Yeah, this has some really, really nice eye candy in it. So, and then she does have some techniques and stuff. So, yeah, I thought this was a really good deal. And it's got some really, really good eye candy. So, she definitely has her own style of girls and faces. You like this book a lot? Well, look at the good deal I got on it. Now you're glad I went shopping, right, Eileen? I'm glad I went shopping. But this, in my opinion, was probably the best deal I got and what I like the best. I mean, I like it all. And there, I could have bought tons more. But it's just weird that each of the stores is doing this so differently. Like, why none of the art department stuff was on sale anywhere in Tulsa. And I'll bet if I went back to the Joplin store, I bet there's none of it left. So, oh, no. She said no. Crap. But look at that. I think that's really cool. And I think I could do that with, like, the inks, the FW inks. So, yeah, this is acrylic ink play. So I thought, well, I have the acrylic inks. I've had the acrylic inks forever, you guys, so that's no excuse. But, yeah. I don't like that face. That looks devilish. Eileen is stubborn, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Painting with abandon. I don't know. Pretty eye candy. Her eyes are really, really far apart. It's like eyes on the side of your head. But there's something appealing about them, too, you know? I don't know. Like, this is really cute. A little dog. Bunny. So, but that was it. That was my haul. You saw it all. I won't be going back. I wouldn't mind having the processed magenta, but I'm sure the FW inks. The one guy said, hi Lynn, I don't need that. Just set it over there for now. That he may be getting more FW inks in. That I guess they're going to go ahead and clean out the warehouse. But he said there's more stuff coming that will be on clearance. And I was just like, well, I won't be back. Yeah, he's a weird guy. What?
Nothing. Just
So it's gouache, shading, a little bit of everything. So anyway, I thought it was a neat book. I'm glad I got it. And that's it. You've seen it all. I kind of like that, using a photo of a real face and then creating art around it. Oh no, this is weird, putting an elephant face on a baby's body. That's pretty weird. You love the weird faces. Hi, Megan. There's something appealing about them. I don't know if I would create them, but anyway, I will read the book and look at her techniques and stuff for sure. That one's cute. So, yep. Imaginary characters. And that is it. That was my whole haul. But I did do the math real quick, and everything I bought totaled $143.71, and I paid $28.37. So the price of about this book alone, and I got all that other junk. Not that I ever pay full price for anything, though. Just saying. I am recording, Lynn. I am. And the rat just went out and got the mail, and I got an envelope from Miss Didi. So I will open that while you guys are here, because I'm sure I would have had to save it to show you anyway. So and there's her writing. Her brush lettering's coming along really well. I can't decide if mine is or not, really. Pretty envelope, though. Really pretty. Oops. Pretty girl. She sent me a card and said sorry for my loss because of my brother. And then she sent this really cool. Check out this cool butterfly. Metallic on clear acetate. That's cool. And the card was handmade by, what is that? I don't know. But so whoever made the card, it's really beautiful. I love it very much. And then she sent this for hope, which I knew this was coming. Like sunshine, hope brightens our days. So this will go in the hope box, and I need to, it's really nice paper too. I need to get that box out. It's almost free. I know, Kat, right? There was one other thing that I want to, and I need to probably get on the computer and do it today. I want to order her a cool manga book, because I know she loves drawn manga. So I thought today I would get on and see if I couldn't find her a manga book. And then her box of junk is almost ready to go. So, did I get the white paint out? No, this is the black. I'm going to go ahead and get the white, since it's right here. Yeah, it is nice. Didi's very thoughtful that way, I will say that. And I honestly, this last week has been so weird, you guys. I mean, I've spent so much time on the phone with family and getting things arranged and, you know, I don't know, just so many phone calls. Most days now are an absolute blur. Can't remember anything, honestly. And I haven't arted much. I have tried to make myself sit down and do some brush lettering practice. I think I missed a couple of days that were just too overwhelming, but I haven't done much in the scavenger hunt. I did paste in a little bit more candy stuff, and then I think the only thing I've done that you guys haven't seen, there's the queen. You guys saw me do that. And I did put the little seed beads on the doors for handles. I still got to keep working on that page. And then where did I put it? Hang on. It's somewhere in here. Maybe you did see it. Maybe I'm full of crap. Okay, this page. The American flag page, because you have to do a flag from your country. I'm going to do it right now, actually. I'm going to take this page out. And I'm going to use those stars to put in the blue spaces. You have a Hope box too, some watercolor crayons and a water brush. Oh, Kat, that's so sweet. Oh, that's so nice. Yep, she's going to love us fibs, huh? Probably need to sell a kidney. Yeah, the postage to the UK is pretty pricey. I'm going to try and keep it somewhat reasonable. You know, like the journal, I'm going to lay flat. I'm going to keep it, flat, as flat as I can. So, how many do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16 stars, the same size. But I have all these for no money. I think I want the smaller ones. Yeah, I'm going to use the smaller. Yeah, I like the flag page. They were little decorations, I guess, for something. I don't know, 4th of July, I guess. But they were on toothpicks. So I just cut them off the toothpicks. I may not have 16 of the same size, so maybe I should just do different. I think I will. I'll just do different sizes. Whatever size happens on each square, who cares? That's what I'll do. Too fussy to do it otherwise. You guys, I won't have mine done by the deadline, so don't worry about that. I mean, I can't imagine Sherry and everybody having it done the first week. It was like, holy crap, I can't devote that much time, I guess. Not that I've gotten anything else accomplished this last week other than a lot of phone calls, but that's to be expected when you lose somebody in your family. Everybody's got a call, and I'm grateful. Makes me remember that I have a really, really good family. I really do. All right. They did have yesterday, and I almost bought one. It was on sale at the first Hobby Lobby I went to, and I didn't pick it up. I thought, well, I'm going to the other ones. I'll get it while I'm there. But they had a set. It was in a round acrylic tube kind of thing of a bunch of different sizes of paintbrushes, and there was watercolor brushes, there were angle brushes, and I thought, oh, I'll pick it up. Well, then I went to the other two Hobby Lobbies, and they didn't have the sale going on in the art department, so I was like, crap. I don't know. I just got thinking, well, I'll paint one white and see. I'm going to paint with my finger. because I actually kind of like the dark edges. So I was just thinking, why couldn't I just use the wood? Because when I put the paint on them, I think I'm going to obliterate that dark edge. This might be a dumb idea. I can't get it off my finger. Oh, come on now. There we go. And I don't want to paint them after they're on the page, so... Alright, I got an idea. I know how I'm going to do this real easy. I'm going to stick my X-Acto knife into the wood and dip it in the paint. Now getting it off the X-Acto might be a real pain in the neck. Yeah, that works good. And even gives it a little texture. Okay, we have a plan now, boys and girls. Yep, that works good. I wish I had, I'm going to have to go back and watch Jean's recording from yesterday. I saw the finished products of her family tree. I need to do mine for that one too. But yeah, hers looked really, really good. So I'm going to have to go back and watch that recording. And I don't remember what other page she did. So I'm using different sizes. March 1st is the deadline. You just don't want to spend all the time in the dark side. I know, it's hard. What did she say she wanted? I don't know what you're talking about, Jeannie. Hi, Colleen. Catching up on chat. You guys, oh, okay, you can see. I was going to say, you guys probably can't see me painting off screen. I don't want the real big ones, I don't think. So see, Eileen, I am using the stuff that I bought. You should be proud of me for that. Come on, get off. This is a lot quicker to do it this way. I suppose I could have glued them down and then painted them with a paintbrush, but I think this is easier. Alright, so I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I need one of those medium-sized ones. That one will be a good one. And this white paint is the Bria paint that I bought. I only used it, though, because it's still sitting here. I haven't put anything away. That's where the problem comes in. Okay, where are you going to put all this junk? Good question. Why didn't I think of that? What the hell, you little pain in the butt? Got a bug. Good for you. Jeesh. She doesn't even cut me any slack when she's in pain, does she? When I was there, she was showing vintage postage stamps. Oh! Do you have the stars for painting? You said there was something at the first Hobby Lobby you wanted. Well, I wish I would have found the paintbrushes because they were really a good deal. But I've got plenty of paintbrushes. I can live without them. The The only thing I wanted that I didn't find, but I would never want somebody to buy it and send it to me because the postage, you know, pretty much will undo any savings you might have gotten. Um, I want the processed magenta ink because with the processed magenta, the processed cyan, and the processed yellow, you can literally make any other PMS color out there. So, and honestly, I thought I had it in my cart, yeah, because it was the first one I picked up, but I think somebody had put the crimson, because I ended up with two of those, put the crimson in the wrong location, but that's my own fault. You know, I can't blame anybody but me for that. I wasn't paying enough attention, apparently. All right. All right, and I said how many? I need 16. And I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, I'm getting close. Lazy man's way to paint a star white. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to try and do 8 of each. 8 big, 8 little. I guess I'm going to have to put out a little bit more white paint. Jeannie, it was like a, I don't know how to describe it other than it was a container that was shaped like a tube that had a lid, maybe about that big around, and there were just brushes stuck in it. And I think there were different sizes of them, but they were really a good deal. But I have plenty of paintbrushes, believe me. I do not, I would have just bought them to keep from paying full price later. So I'm okay. My mother was a painter, so I have all her paintbrushes. But some of them, you know, it's like some of them hers were kind of expensive, so I hate to use them on, you know, the crap projects I do. Yeah. So I think that could be it. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, I actually made one extra. Who cares? Are you going to process those inks through the trash? Oh, no, Eileen, no worries there. I am absolutely going to use them, so don't you worry your pretty little head. Those bad boys are getting some usage. I promise you. Okay, look, but, you know, like, the postage, that's why you know, I probably could have bought a lot of stuff for a lot of people, but in my humble opinion, I mean, even though the savings are really, really good, I'm not sure that by the time you pay the postage to mail them that you've saved anything. So, yeah. I think my tacky glue has pretty much become too tacky to come out of the bottle. I just put a little glob there. I'm going to put them on the page the same way I painted them. Okay, what? Use them. There is no such thing as crap project. You do. I know, but you know, like, I'm bad about, I was going to turn around and show you, leaving a paintbrush in water or, yeah. Now, sometimes I'm good about cleaning them out, but yeah, a lot of times I'm not. Might have to be two-handed here. And still try and keep it where you guys can see it. And I don't know if you noticed, but some of the flags on either end are not complete because I had to cut them to fit the page, but that was okay. Don't turn me into the flag alteration committee. I don't think it's against the law when they're just cheap paper printed in China. Didi, if you watch this recording, thank you so much for the card and the thing for Hope. I know she'll love it. I will definitely make sure she knows that you thought of her and sent it. Yep, I'm liking this a lot. I gotta move it up so you guys can keep seeing. But I don't have room. Oops. So I guess what I'm gonna have to do is move the camera this way and adjust it for its straightness. There we go. That'll work. And I'm tickled to death that I get to stay home today, honestly. Well, I say that, but unless I send the rat to the grocery store, I do need to go get a few things. And I hate to send him because he'll come home with bags full of junk. I wish he'd come home with a bunch of TV dinners for himself so I didn't have to cook. I'm such a brat. All right, my chat has quit moving. So would somebody type something into chat? Or are you just so mesmerized by me gluing this crap on the paper that you just can't talk? All right, CB just typed. Thank you, CB. Welcome back. So now I got my whole dollar's worth. They did have some cute, these wooden die cuts, they did have some that were really cute. But I just knew me and knew I wouldn't use them. And this book is already so fluffy. But every day, you guys, I still get requests for the list. Like, people are still joining. I guess I was surprised to hear this. I guess Shannon Green mentioned it in one of her videos, which kind of surprised me. And it pleased me. It made me happy. So, but yeah, I was surprised. Shannon Green knows that we're doing this craziness. I think it's been fun, and I know from the feedback I've gotten on YouTube, people are. They're really, really enjoying it. So, that's cool. All right. Well, I'm glad to get that little page done. Yep, that was kind of what I envisioned. And I don't mind the stars are different sizes. Maybe they fit the little boxes better. So, you think they need more coffee? Who needs more coffee? I need more coffee. Oh, CB, you created a monster just like I have with the darn cat. If she doesn't even, yeah, feeding her has become a freaking nightmare. Yep, I don't know. She'd rather eat treats than food is what it is. All right. Maybe I will go ahead. Okay, this page goes in here now. I still want to put the Young Clan on here, but I don't know if I trust my brush lettering enough yet. Oh, I could show you a couple of my practice pages because they're sitting here. See, that's my cat. She'll eat something for a while, and then, I think, oh, she likes it, so I buy it again, and then next time she won't eat it. That's what annoys me. Yeah, I've just created a monster. That's all. My cat can smell tuna when I open it, too. Tuna and shrimp. Oh, my God, she loves shrimp. If I'm standing at the sink cleaning shrimp, she will literally claw up my side to get up to me. All right, putting the extra. See, I have extras now. All right. Use my stuff. Yeah, the treats. Oh my God. We have to spell it, or we just call it teas now. We don't even say treat. Yeah, the cat may have learned it from me too. Well, if they're sick, they'll eventually eat. I do know that. All right, and where is, there's one page of practice. I'm not sure that I'm proud to show this, frankly, but I have been practicing, and I've been practicing out of, I have 3 or 4 brush lettering pen books now, so I was just practicing out of this one, the brush pen lettering. I like it. I like that book a lot. And this was just goofing around. I think this was more pen test samples than actual practice. And I have to say, Paula, I think, yesterday I was using the Crayola Super Tip for practice. Actually, my favorite is the black Tombow Funisuki. This is my favorite pen. So I like the soft tip better than the hard tip. But yesterday I just thought, well, I'll just practice with the Crayola Super Tip because Didi makes it look, like effortless, just like everything else. But with the Super Tip, if you hold it like you normally would hold your pen, you don't get the really, really fine upstroke, which I think for lifting your pen and changing it's good practice so that you do that aspect of it right. But you really got to change the angle of the pen when you do your downstroke. And those are horrible, but you can do it with the Super Tip. Didi just made it look uber easy. What? Hi, Judy. So it's slowly coming along. I think these exercises are important. I really do. There comes a point when you're doing it where it just starts feeling right and you know you've got it. And the thing is to do it enough times until your body just kind of does it without thinking about it. And that tells me I've learned it and I've retained it. Well, they do and they don't, Megan. And this is why I say that. Megan said that the super tips suck. um, they make it a little bit harder. I will say that. But I think if you're really paying attention to what you're doing, which I try and do when I'm, just sitting here practicing this stuff, they really make you think about what you're doing. And I think that is important. Well, thank you, Judy. They're really not. I mean, I can go through here, and I even thought about going through with a red pencil and kind of grading myself, like, is your space uniform, and where did you go cuckoo? And I can tell when my mind starts wandering. When I start not paying attention, like right here, you can tell. My mind started wandering because they're not even close to what they should be. But that's the thing about a super tip or something like that. You're working on the 55-degree angle. I'm not sure that I pay so much attention to that as how much pressure I'm putting on the pen. I think when I kind of relax, and get myself in a proper position with the paper at the right angle and the pen at, resting back here like it should, you can tell when it just starts feeling right. And I pay attention to how hard I'm squeezing this because I have a tendency to want to write like this, right? And it's really got to be a more relaxed thinking about the pressure on the pen. So for just this kind of exercise, I don't think the super tip is a horrible idea because it really makes you think about what you're doing, and you can tell when it's happening right. So, get my ruler out exactly. Well, it will tell. See, I think when you pay attention to stuff like that, that's when your brain will learn. And see, on the upstroke, I want to hold the pen totally different. And so, to me, it's more keeping that pen relaxed and writing with my whole arm as opposed to my fingertips or using your wrist rather than your fingertips, because it's not handwriting. This is actually drawing the letters, and the books point that out to you over and over again. This is not handwriting. Muscle memory, exactly. Marking it with a red pen. But Paula, it makes you see where your errors are, right? And where I really struggle is like the O's. Like that one came out pretty darn good. But they don't all come out good like that. So I know that the circular letters are going to be harder for me. That I'm getting the pressure right. But I'm enjoying it. I have to say, I am very, very enjoying this. You drew straight lines until you were blue in the face. All that will pay off, Judy, though, because you'll end up retaining it, is what I think. And I'm like everybody else. I want to start learning the letters so that, I could write that quote that I want to write or whatever. And see, you can see I wasn't relaxed there. I'm trying to do it with my fingertips. And when I stop doing that, look at my bold is a lot better. So I think I'm gonna try and practice more with a super tip, I think. But I do love this black Fuji. Oh my gosh, this is probably my new favorite pen. Yeah, I've watched the Kelly Creates videos. She said save the ovals for last. I agree. Because that's where you're going to get really frustrated, is when things don't work like they should. So I don't mind doing these exercises over and over. I really don't. But it's one thing, I can't like practice this and binge watch TV. So that's kind of a problem. Because I've really got to concentrate when I do this. But I like the Kelly Creates videos, Paula, and doesn't she make it look like anybody should just do that? Like, her handwriting is so beautiful, or her brush lettering. It looks machine generated. I mean, it's so beautiful, and she makes it look so darn effortless. But just the few videos of hers that I've watched, I've learned from her for sure. But I'll do another page of lettering down the road and see if I'm any better. Her videos, I don't know if she does a lot of calligraphy, but she does do a lot of brush lettering videos. She does. And I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with the hot drink holder. I should have two of these now. I do. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these from Joe Mug. Probably just stick them on a page. Maybe back here. I like my Stars and Stripes page. Yeah, I don't know. I was going to like draw it's kind of too big for that though. I was going to draw a big old Starbucks coffee or coffee cup. All right, what do you guys want me to do? Because I came here without a plan, and Eileen isn't being very bossy. I hope Eileen's laying her butt in bed. Let's look at the prompts and see what we got going on. A page of red. Where, there it is. That was my ideas for the airline ticket. I guess I could throw it away now. Let's see what we got going on. You just watched all of Michael's product videos. Oh, okay. Yeah, watch some of her technique videos. The beginner ones where she introduces the basic strokes, and where she talks about the pens to use. If you were in bed, you'd be sound asleep. Well, Eileen, you won't hurt my feelings if you decide you need to go lay down. And I want to know, Eileen, too, how's your mom? Because I talked to your mom the other night, and I know I got her up off the couch. I felt a little bit bad, but she's so nice. Your mother's such a sweetheart. I don't know why you didn't take more out like her. Why didn't you take after your mother? Okay, oh, those are ideas for my me page, which is right there. All right. Color book page. I could do my color book page. I've got it, and I'm working on it. I don't have a label yet. Oh, you know what? I could add that, the card that Didi sent me. Or I could work, we're going to work on the, no, I'll start a new one. I was going to use that calligraphy I did as a product test page, because I'd use pan pastels and all different kinds of things on it. I could either continue drawing on that. This was going to be my product test page, this one here, because I have pan pastels. I have, yeah, the Recollections, shimmery water-soluble crayons. I have inks. But I was gonna put down some of these products that I got. Your mom's fine? Okay, good. Because she's bossy? You're bossy, so you did learn from her. No, she was really sweet the other night. Yep. So I don't know. But I kind of want to just do a test page too. But I want to do it on white. This will be it. We're going to do a test product. And I'm going to get all those inks out. Ha ha ha. So I could see them all again. Okay, and then there was a couple things that I wanted to tell you guys. I told a couple of you, but I don't know if I told all of you. The other night I was putting, I ended up putting lead pellets in these rather than BBs. Do something with the inks. I'm glad I wasted my money. But anyway, if you have a dropper that's not working, one thing I learned, this one in fact did not work. It was one of the pearlescent colors. And it was acting like it didn't want to work, and I told you on that last one that probably means that there's a leak somewhere in it. Well, I hadn't even thought that it would have been this tube here had junk down in the, I mean hardened junk down in the point of it. I cleaned it out. I had two of them, I think, that didn't want to work, and they were both the pearlescent. Clean your droppers, and they'll work just fine. Thanks, Natalie. You like the unicorn horns? Alright, so I'm not sure how I want to do this. I think I just want to start putting down colors. And maybe I will use a brush to spread them out. My brush is over at the sink. I did actually wash my brush. The one that I leave out and let get trashed out all over the place. Oh, no, I must have washed it and put it away. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I got a better idea. I'm not going to brush it. I'm going to drop spots like that, and then I'm going to blow them. That's what I'm going to do with my product test page, because I like them blown like that. Clean your dropper by dropping the inks down the drain. Oh my God, she's just being pissy because she didn't go get them. I probably ought to buy a whole set for her and send them. If it didn't cost $1 million, I would. Okay, that first one, I'll yell out the colors as I do it. And I am shaking these a little bit, but the rat helped me shake these up really good. You guys, before you use these in a project, really, really shake them. I just got a lead pellet and put in them and shook the heck out of them, and they work a lot better if they're shaken really good. They've just been sitting on the shelf a long time. This one was Prussian blue. Hard to tell, it looks black. And I'm just going to reach in and grab randomly. I am really full of hot air. Well, I'm full of happy hot air that you're okay, Eileen. That's all I can say. It's happy hot air. She is full of piss and vinegar, isn't she? She just hates that I went and did something that she told me not to do. That's what I think. This one is the Sundown Magenta. I don't care if it goes off. I'll just clean it up. This is the indigo. I do like this indigo. I don't know what I used it on. I guess I was drawn with it. After that stream the other night, I love this indigo. Where do I want it? I don't want it too close to that other really dark color. Well, I'll just clean it up this way. Well, and I hope you know, Eileen, that if you don't appear in a stream or something within a day or so, I am always going to check on you. So, and I was really appreciative that your mother was willing to talk to me and tell me a little bit about what was going on. And I tried hard not to pry, even though there was like a million questions I wanted to ask. I didn't, because I thought, well, your mom might be a little bit uncomfortable not knowing who I am. She's talked to me a few times, but she still doesn't know who I am. Hell, I could be the IRS for all she knows. I think this one is black. Nope, this is Payne's Gray. Hard to tell between it and the black. I want to get some of the bright colors. That's when it's going to get pretty. You're welcome, Eileen. Just know that I will be checking on you if we don't hear. Because I know, I know that you and your mom are alone down there. And honestly, if I had been closer, I swear to God, I would have been in a car on the way there. They do look all, well, they do to you guys, but they don't. Like the indigo, when you're up close, you can tell that it's just a real dark, dark blue. That does look black. That's the Payne's Gray. And that first blue I used, I don't know. Too much pigment? I don't know. Yeah, don't make me put a tether on you. Now we're going to start getting some pretty colors. It's cool looking. Of course, I may have a headache by the time I'm done. Yeah, if Eileen is not at a stream, I do worry. Jeannie. She's fine. She's still ignoring me. And one thing I like about these, you guys may not know it, as soon as they're dry, they're permanent. And therefore you can put, say, a yellow over a black, and you're still going to be able to see the yellow. It's a little bit translucent, but you can see the black through the yellow, but the yellow is still sitting on top of the black. Yeah, Jeannie was sick with worry. She really was, Eileen. I will give her that. She was checking in all the time. Have you heard anything? Do you know? Not a bother. I didn't mind her asking, but yeah, she was worried about you. Look at that green, Eileen. You have to love that. Now, you can whine all you want, but you have to like that. That is a really, really pretty green. And I'm just picking randomly, so whatever color comes up is what comes up. Yeah, Ange was worried too. Ange not here. Not there. Not here. Alright, and this one is another dark one. This might be the black. No, this is a sepia. Ooh, you can definitely see the sepia. That's pretty. There's a lot of dark colors. That's the black. I'm not going to put it on because I have too much black already. I want some pretty colors. Hi, Kimmy. You're hurting so bad. I don't know if I have the marine blue or not. I didn't buy all the colors, despite what you guys think. I really did not. I just really picked the colors that I thought I would use. And then the pink was just a flyer. I didn't know if I would use it or not. And the pearlescent colors. I did get some of the pearlescents, even though I'm not a pearlescent fan, but I like them. They're pretty. This is a pearlescent purple. It's real light if I remember right. Another fun thing to do, you guys, if you've never done it, is string art. Use these inks and use a string to drop it in the ink and then drag it along the page, or put it in like a book and close the book and then pull it out. String art with inks is really cool too. So if you've never done that and you have the inks and they were cheap and you don't mind wasting them, that's how I feel about these inks. They were cheap. I don't mind using them. They're not precious. Yeah, string art is really fun. This is Red Earth. I think I'm going to turn it over and get some of my stuff going down this way now. Getting some little bit of overlap. Oh, Kimmy, you're only 40 minutes away from Eileen. I'm glad to know that. I'm going to write that down, actually. So if I need somebody to go check on her, I'll pay. You just have to drive over there. Because the other night, I probably would have sent somebody. If I'd been close, I know I would have been on the way. The color where that purple and that brown mixed, that's really pretty. Does this look like just a mess? I know Eileen's going to say yes. Yeah, you've done this string art with acrylic. Yeah, it is a good idea for these inks. We should give you no rest, Eileen. No rest for the wicked. I didn't realize you were so close, Kimmy. I like when it runs over a like a trail that's still wet and drags that color with it. I'll hold it up here in a minute so you can see when that happens. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it in that yellow where it drug the brown with it. You can't really see it that well. It's really cool looking. Yeah, Big Brother. We will be watching you. We'll make sure you don't have one moment's rest. I ended up with 3 yellows, so I'm glad about that. Oh, you were there for a basketball game Wednesday night. Oh, cool. Oh, do you think I'm just going to start being nice to her because she's in a little bit of pain? They wanted to do the heart thing. Oh, wait a minute. Can you imagine they didn't give me any pain meds and nothing to eat for 2 days? Oh, Eileen, they were abusive. Why didn't you call me? Nothing to eat for 2 days? That's just cruel. Here's another green. You tried doing the water marbling and it did not work. Then I dripped several colors on my mat and let them mix and took a piece of glossy photo paper. Oh, that sounds like a cool idea, Piccola. Well, if they're not going to feed you or give you pain meds, they need to, like, knock you out so you don't even know that you're having to endure that kind of crap, in my humble opinion. Well, did you have a choice of the hospital, Eileen? You probably didn't, being taken there by ambulance. This straw might be getting a little bit of spit in it. So if it sounds juicy, that's probably why. I'm liking my test page. We'll save white for last. No, we'll do white next. What the heck? One day for the test, and then they forgot to take the note. See, that's why I spent a lot of time in the hospital with Jim after his brain surgery. You guys, honestly, I will say this, and I know we have some nurses in the audience, and I'm not dissing you at all. But if you have a loved one in the hospital and they are unconscious or not able to advocate for themselves, do not leave them alone, ever. Just saying. I saw too much. And when the doctors and nurses say, oh, go home and get some rest. Bull. No, you stay and advocate for your loved one. Another thing that, and Karen, I'll be interested to see what you say about this. You know, the surgeons go around acting like, and believe me, I think the whole hospital does cater to them to some extent. But like when I had a question about one of the things they had done with Jim when he was in the neuro ICU, and I told the nurse, I want you to call Dr. Fell because I know what is going on right now is not correct. It was a test they were running. He needs to be at a different angle. Because I talked with Dr. Fell this morning about it, and she was like, I can't call him. And I was like, what do you mean you can't call him? Well, we don't call the surgeons. I said, I just paid that man $25,000 cash. You can call him. And if he has a problem with that, you send him to me. I was so mad. Yeah, she was like afraid to call the surgeon. I had just given that man cash. He would not even look at Jim until I had given him cash because of the insurance and a bunch of different things that had gone on. But anyway, I literally had given him, and that was only half of the payment. Okay? That was half up front. So yeah, I was like, you can call him. I paid for his time. Believe me. Call him. This is a crazy mess. That was the gray. The cool gray, I think. Yeah, cool gray. I like that gray a lot. I'm going to use that for shading a whole lot. I know. And then the last one I think is red. I'll put red up here because we need more bright color up here. All right, it's like, when do you know that you're done? I guess when you run out of colors, because the last one is gold. No, this was at night, Karen. He was at home. She had to wake him up, but I didn't give a rat's ass. What prompt is this? This is going to be my test page, my art supply test page. I know a lot of people just did little swatches, and I was inclined to do that, but now I did it this way, and I'm glad I did. And then when I'm done, I'm going to do the black. I didn't use black, so I'll do the black splatters on top. I'm doing gold top and bottom because, man, I like that gold. But I should have shook it a little bit more. Number 104, Hobby Lobby ink play. You're so funny, Jeannie. So it's really just a mess, Paula. Because in a piece of art, I probably wouldn't have used all these colors together. But this way I got to use all my new stuff. So Eileen can't give me no more crap. Because she already gave me too much. I like it. The prompt on this one is, why did you waste your money? Oh my gosh, she's just not going to ease up, you guys. She's just not. Eileen, I paid more for dinner last night than all of the art supplies I bought. So, I don't feel a bit bad. Is this the black? That's pink. Right. I know I got a black. There's the black. I'll set it aside. Putting these away, you guys. So yeah, make sure you shake these really good, and they work awesome. Awesome. As good as any other ink I have. But you do have to shake them good. All right, now I'm not going to, there's my splatter brush. I'm going to do 100% black splots. Probably should put something around it, so I don't have black spots everywhere. All right. With the spots, I'm calling it done. If you use a paintbrush with these inks, don't forget they're acrylic product. You've got to wash them. Soak them in water if nothing else, but wash them. Same with your pens. If you use your dip pens, whatever, you must wash them because it's an acrylic product. If you put India ink in a hypodermic, can you just clean it out with water when you're done, or something special? No, Erin, water, if you haven't let it dry at all, water should work fine on India ink. Yeah, if you just press water through it, it might leave a little residual stain, but nothing that will prevent the syringe from working again. Drinking coffee. All right. Until I think of what else I want to do, that's going to be done. Unless you guys... I don't know. I might put them on top of Magicals, Eileen. I will probably write with them and draw with them, honestly. But I did watch a guy. He was doing a FW Ink demo on YouTube because I wanted to see what other people were using them for. I was just curious. And he, of course, he was using a lot of product. But he did a huge canvas where he was just pouring it on and mixing it and adding water. And, oh, it was very cool. So I think I'm going to, if it does dry, do you have to toss it? Well, yeah, it's the hypodermic is going to work well if it can't slide along that tube easily. There you go, Karen. You see her face again, Dorothy? They do look pretty. You have to take the price tag off, though. I have thousands and thousands of these kind of, yeah, I will because I'm doing it for another month. But if anybody wanted these kind of syringes, I have hundreds of them. The saline flushes, hundreds. I didn't save them, but I could. Looks like a guy with a hat. Huh. I'm just drying this so I can put it back in my book. Now that gold ink, can you see that? That gold is really pretty. I don't think I like it as well as I like the Dina Wakley acrylic gold, but that's very pretty. Alright, it must be dry enough. Yep, not coming off on my hands. Oh, I'm going to wait and give myself a little bit more time. I was going to say, oh, I'll just go ahead and write Clan Young on that, but I don't think I want to do that. That's my ink test page, those sailing brushes. Yeah, I thought I would save a few of these. Because I don't have a needle. I know you can get a needle that goes on there, and it's got kind of a wide opening. So, and I think the heparin ones are about the same. But yeah, I'm going to save a few of those just in case I want to use them to puke out whatever. You got to buy you a pack of needles. I want to try something. Don't have acrylic inks, but have India inks. India inks and acrylic are going to be much the same as far as their drying properties and being permanent when dry. But if you let them dry on anything, it's done. There's no, yeah, it's a done deal. You might check with Walmart too. Of course, the diabetes needles are very, very small. But I use the hypodermics that I get at Walmart that diabetics buy to refill my ink cartridges and stuff like that. So, hi, Mindy. All right. So that one I'm going to mark up. That was my test products. Different than most, so I like that. Let's see where we're at. Number 23, done. I don't know how many I have left. I ought to count. I think I'm going to have to do one a day the whole month of February. Sleep from a hot beverage. Photo of someone you love. That'll be easy. Recipe card. Doodles. Lots of doodles. I could count. I could mark that off. A quote that you love. I haven't done my napkin page either. I could do my napkin page. You only have CVS here, no Mart or Target. CVS will have them too, but I just know that the Walmart ones are really, really cheap. Sheet music, I could do that one too. Fortune, out of a fortune cookie. I don't have that one. Fake credit card, ARP or ARP. Robert just got a card this morning. Let's see what came in the mail. If it's a real credit card or a not real one. Cards enclosed for something. Check it out. Look at what he got. Just came in the mail today. I'll use his. I know how they could save a ton of money is quit sending out these every other day. Yeah, India ink, it's just a little bit harder to use and clean up. But yeah, India ink is some good stuff. Alright, do I want to do that in a pocket? How do I want to do that? Let's see if there's a page that needs something. Oh, you know what? That could also go on my red page. Okay, here we go. I've got an idea. I've got my hot drink, because I don't have any ideas for my red page, so other than covering it in red aluminum foil from Candy Kisses. But these are both red, so I think I'm going to use it. I'm going to have to cut it down, I think. Let me see if I have more red, because I was going to cover the whole page. I've got a little bit here. You're so flippin' tired. Did you not sleep much there last night, Ange? I couldn't sleep in a sleep study place. I can't sleep away from home that well. I hope I do well in Australia. But yeah, I don't sleep well away from home. Unless I'm just so exhausted I can't do anything else. Alright, there we go. Where did my book go? Getting out my trusty glue stick, Eileen. Do you need me to send you some? I might have one or two extras around here that I'd be willing to share with you. We're leaving April 20th, Natalie. CB, Zandra, and I are going together. And we leave April 20th. And the other day when I went in to accept that change, CB, I think it popped up and said only 80 days. I don't know if it does a countdown for you or what, but when it did it like that, it was like, only 80 days. Oh my gosh, that sounds so soon. Cut a chunk out of the back. Refold both edges will look whole. Cut a chunk out of the back. Well, I'm actually thinking I'm going to take the back off, CB. That's what I'm thinking. And in case you're wondering, no, I did not eat all these Hershey Kisses. The rat is the culprit. He is a junk food freak. But I have to say, maybe that whole eating, that grazing thing, was a side effect of the meds, you guys, because he's quit doing that this last few days. He's not eating constantly like he was. So I'm thinking that may be either the Atra or the arsenic. I'm not sure which. But yeah, that's kind of slowed down a little bit. So I'm happy for that, because he was eating like a damn pig. Constantly. And I'm going to leave this corner right down here, because it's got the page number on it. Okay. I'll fill in the rest as he eats more Hershey Kisses. It's been kind of fun. Normally all this junk I would just throw in the trash. Sounds awesome. You will have a great day. We're leaving the 20th and coming back May 9th. So, what is it? It's more than 2 weeks. Yeah, it's almost 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, thinking it's 3 weeks. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and cut off the back. Just trim it up a little bit. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to use double-sided tape on this rather than the glue stick because I want it to stick good. So I'll just get out my cheap Wish app double-sided tape that works awesome. I haven't ordered from Wish in months, you guys. So, and I won't now because Eileen won't let me. Close to 3 weeks. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And last night, Robert's daughter was like, "What are you going to do while she's gone? Why don't you come to the Outer Banks?" So I don't know what we'll do with the cat, but I would really like him to go spend part of the time in the Outer Banks. I may end up going ahead and boarding her because I'd like him to go spend time with Jackie while I'm gone. It would be, yeah, I think it would be good for him. So he might go see her on the Outer Banks while I'm in Australia. Are you getting excited, CB? I know I am. Come on, give up the back. Part of my problem is I can't see for beans. There we go. There's one of them. How did that get so dirty? Probably my hands. So the ARP card I could conceivably count as the credit card and red. You just got a sweet die from Wish. Put a sample on my test sample page. Cut like a champ. Sweet, CB. I haven't ordered from there. I haven't even gone on their website in a long time. I don't know why. I just haven't. Because I'm scared of Eileen, that's why. Alright, that'll be like that. So it's still going to be a pocket because I left this up here open, and I'll just cut that little edge there off. Yeah, we need to probably get on a conference call or CB and kind of start planning out what we want to do. I agree. All right, there's the beginning of my red page. Yeah, because Jackie was asking last night, about, well, what all are you going to do when you're there? And it's like, well, I know we're going to Melbourne. Is OBX North or South Carolina? North Carolina. It butts right up against Virginia. Yeah. Yeah, it would be a nice time to go to the Outer Banks. I have to pray that the Eagles will win the Super Bowl. Are you sure? This is how pitiful I am. I mean, I am so out of the loop on anything football related or anything. I don't even know who's in the Super Bowl. Don't even know. Don't know. All right. I'm not going to count that page done. There's still red stuff I could put on there. So I'm looking for that one so I could put that card from Didi in it. Doodles, doodles, quote that I love. I could do 1,000 quotes that I love. I could go do Napkin too. Fortune out of fortune. Okay, here we go. Fake credit card or ARP. I'm going to go ahead and count that as that. I haven't done the hold edge from notebook paper either. Something from the library. I actually have an idea for that. A ticket stub. Needs to be a picture of a fashion model. Alright, maybe I'll do the napkin page next. I'll just go grab a handful of napkins. You guys can help me. Okay, the Patriots and the Eagles. Okay. Yeah, well, if the Broncos were playing in the Super Bowl, I'd definitely be interested. But yeah, I'm gonna go grab my napkins and see what we got going on here. Oh my gosh, do I have napkins? Ugh. Here's the napkin container. Napkin, tissue paper, and book pages. There's a bunch. A bunch, a bunch. Alright. And I haven't kept track of who sent me what because a lot of them came in like with the ATC swaps and stuff. This is one of my very favorites. I think Emma sent me the money. I love the Queen. You know what? I like the Queen one because she's also my celebrity. But this one's really pretty too. Oh my gosh. See, that's the problem with getting these out. Then all of a sudden I love them all so much. Here's some drink glasses. This one's kind of cute. A lot of them just have flowers and birds and actually I'm going to use this one because I have a whole package of them. Alright, that's the one I'm using just because I've got so many of them. Might as well use them. Oh, golf is a perfect game to take a nap to. If you put golf on, I guarantee you, you will have the best nap ever. Next time we do this scavenger hunt, if we do it again, we should come up with a point system where if you can use one item for multiple things, you get like double points, and the one with the most points wins. Like if this, I would get double points for the ARP card because it satisfied one, but it also satisfied the red page. Same with the drink holder. You get a point for the drink holder, but you get double points because it also satisfies the red page. You know what I'm saying? Turn this into a big fat boy competition. Know what I mean? Okay, Jeannie, go have a really, really fun day. I'm gonna call it quits here pretty quick because I'm gonna finish the laundry, and I'm gonna probably see if the rat wants to go into town or if I need to go. I kind of think I would rather go because then I know what's coming in this house. Otherwise, OMG, almost anything could come into this house. Alright, we're going to do the napkin on this page. I probably should maybe tape this back like this, so oh well, I don't care. I'm going to do it with matte medium, so I don't have very much of this old Liquitex crap left, and then I'll switch over to my golden. Which I've never used. I've used Liquitex, but I've never used the golden, so I'm eager to see what the difference between the two is. You taking off, Lynn? Have a good day. Is Ann streaming tonight? Oh, I hope so. Thanks for coming, Lynn. Hi, Linda. All right. Let's see. I think this napkin still has its backer on it, so it does. Let me see if I can get some caca double-sided tape that I can get that off with. Oh, I wish I could go to Walmart and buy new eyes that actually work. For real. Come on, double-sided tape work. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I think these napkins I got are because I have a whole package, so I probably bought them at Dollar Tree, frankly. I haven't looked there in a long time to see if they have any pretty napkins. They had these same ones for years, it seems to me. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tear it in half, or cut it, so the image is going the same way. I could tear it up into pieces and do like a collage so the whole thing doesn't even make sense. I could do that. I like that iris a lot. Okay. Does Ange want some of them? Okay, I can do that. And this is just really inexpensive copier paper that I'm using, you guys, so it's going to buckle with the matte medium, and that's, or warp, whatever you want to call it, but that's fine with me. I don't care. Oh, you have loads of them? Okay. Then I don't have to send them to her. What are you talking about, Eileen? What you talking about? Reminds me of, oh, some sitcom 100 years ago. What you talking about, Willis? Gary Coleman, I think, used to say that. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do on top of the napkin page. Don't have a clue. Because it's so busy, it wouldn't be good for a quote or anything like that, but I'll think of something. Or it can stay like this, because all I had to do was satisfy the prompt, right? So there you go. Napkin accomplished. Actually, those butterflies wouldn't be too hard to fussy cut out to put in the beast. Well, then forget it. Urkel. Was it Urkel? No, yeah, it was Gary Coleman, yeah. Different strokes. There you go. Vern made me say it. Wrong sitcom. Okay. Drop some of that silly ink on it, you think? Maybe some of that purple? The purple would look pretty. For sure, because it would match that. Alright, let me clean up this mess before I have matte medium from one end of this house to the other. Yeah, I'd like to finish a couple of the projects I started this week around this house. And then we're going to do some not huge changes, not like CB, you know, where we're redoing the whole kitchen, but I want to redo the bath upstairs, and there's a couple other things that I want to do. So now that the weather's starting to get nice, yeah, there's going to be other things occupying my time. Alright, I'll go ahead and blow this dry. You know what? It might be fun to drop the ink on it, because now that the matte medium is on there and has created a barrier, if I got water on it, of course, it's not going to absorb in, and I could drop the ink into the water. Maybe. What the heck? Let's try it. Hi, Diane. Hi, Jen. We've just been goofing off, you guys, so you haven't missed anything if you're just coming in. You haven't missed a thing. Alright. I didn't stick the pages together, so that's a good thing. Oh, and it feels so cool because I heated up this duct tape. Oh, does that feel good? Feels like a sheet of plastic. Cool. Just trimming it off. In fact, I'm going to use, well, let's see how an X-Acto will work. Damn, talk about a dull X-Acto. Whew. Yeah, I like that napkin. I think it's pretty. Yeah, you missed me blowing ink. That was pretty exciting. It was for my ink test page. I'll show it to you if you want to see it. Eileen obviously wasn't in love with it, but that's okay. She doesn't have to love everything. She should, but she doesn't have to. All right, now we're going to spray some water, and I'm going to get that purple. I'm going to get purple and blue ink out, and we're going to go ahead and put some purple and blue ink on it. Just because we can. You're going to find the really pretty blue, though. The indigo's too dark. The green, that dark green would be pretty, too. Here's the purple I'm going to use. It's paint spray. Alright, these are the two we're going to do. We'll get the tinny spray bottle out. You haven't started it yet, Bren? Well, if you want to be eligible for the prize, it's got to be done by March 1st. If you don't care about that, then no worries. Alright. The matte medium should create a barrier. So here along the seam where I want to kind of disguise that, I'm going to go ahead and just drop some of the ink. Okay, the purple is the pearlescent. Maybe I do want that blue. I wish I'd picked out a couple more different blue colors. I really do. I picked out the dark ones, but I didn't get any of the light ones. But too late for that now. Oh well, stuff happens. Here's Prussian blue. This will be fine. Are you liking this better now, Eileen? Oops. I was going to say I wanted to spray that first. Those dark blues are really, really, really dark. I'm going to have to suck some of that up. Alright, well now you guys are getting some ideas what to do with your inks. I'm going to add more purple back up there because a lot of it ran off. I want just a little bit down here, not a lot. The pearlescent, yeah, it really disappears in the water. So that's so much better. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and try and dry it now. And we'll see what it's like. Okay, bye CB. Have a great afternoon. I'm almost done here. Yeah, I like it better now with the ink on it. Doesn't look so, I don't know, uniform, I guess. Now, let's see what I ruined in doing that. Alright, just a piece of blank paper, which I can do anything I want with anyway. I probably need to quit heating this duct tape because it's getting little bubbles in it, it looks like. Yeah, I probably should just set that aside and let it dry. I'm not about done. How rude. Well, another thing too is today is the first Friday of the month. I think isn't Barb streaming today? I kind of think this is actually her day. All right, I'm just curious. I was just going to say, if I didn't like that much purple there, could I pick it up? But now that it's dry, that purple, the blue, none of it. It's not going anywhere. Well, it did down here a little bit. Must not be completely dry. But yeah, like when it's in place, you guys, it's not going anywhere. So make sure it is like you want it before you dry it completely, or you ain't moving it later. So I'm not sure what I'll put on top of it. I might figure out a way to do the quote on top of it. Should I do some gold splatters or something? Drama free. Okay, drama free. That's what I thought that Barb was on today. I think I gotta do some gold splatters. I don't know that I'm going to get to Barb's, depending on whether or not I send the rat to town or do it myself. I'm going to put some gold splatters on here because I think it's just begging for it. I'm turning into a regular gold splatter person now all of a sudden, where I've never been a gold splatter person before. But I think it'll look good on here. I knew she'd say do some gold. Ah, come on. Don't go all in one place. Of course, it's going all over the house. You do know that, don't you? All right, all over my hands, all over my face. Yeehaw. I do like this gold. Now, Eileen, you cannot say anything about this gold. This was a great deal for $1.49. You cannot argue with that. And that same guy that I was watching on YouTube that was doing the experimenting with the FW inks, he did a price check, you know, because he does review of products. He buys them himself. He doesn't get products from places to review. He said he had bought these same inks for $9 plus shipping, and he thought it was a great deal. So that made me even happier with my bad self. Just saying. And I'm going to let that air dry. I'm not going to heat dry it because of the duct tape on the other side. I'll never be a gold splatter person, but silver, oh yes. You could have saved money and mixed up some magicals with water. Do I have gold magicals? I don't think I have gold magicals. I do have the gold acrylic paint that I could mix with water, though. That's true. But this is so much easier. Stick the paintbrush in the jar, go like that, boom, done. Hello. How hard is that? I honestly haven't even spent, I haven't spent any money, Eileen. Really. There are women out there who bought one pair of shoes and spent more than I did. I'm not kidding. Like, zero money, girl. Okay, I'm liking that. I'll figure out what I want to finish it up with. Because I've still got, let's see, 2, 4, 5, Some of these I'm real close to done though. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 4, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38. You guys, I'm not even halfway done. Ah! Magicals are permanent when they're dry brand, except the, that purple out of the, I don't remember which set it is. I think it's the neon graffiti purple. It is never permanent. I don't care what they say. Every time I've ever used it and then went to use a sealant on top of it, whether it was matte medium or whatever, that purple moves. And it's like a little tiny drop of ink. You get a little tiny drop of ink on your finger, and all of a sudden, like, your whole house is painted. It goes everywhere. See, Paula, I agree. She could be buying alcohol, and instead she buys books. I'm the same way. I could be buying shoes. I'm trying hard not to buy them. I found my Kool-Aid and you're playing. Well, that's cool. My orange ran all over the project, too. Well, if you don't, based on my little experience in Tulsa yesterday, if you don't already have the FW inks, I think you're not going to find them. Because there was not one bottle in Tulsa yesterday. He said some people came in and bought like 3 and 4 of the same color. Like they just bought them all. The matte medium and the brush was all orange. Okay, see, so yeah, I think you just have to be really mindful when you're using the magicals, because it's a powder, that they get completely fully dissolved. If they're completely fully dissolved, you won't have a problem. But if there's any of that powder left, it will reactivate with water or like matte medium or whatever. It absolutely will. So, all right, those are pretty well dry now, I think. All right, anything else you guys want me to do? I'm going to sit here and play with my stamps and stuff this afternoon, I think, after I go to town. I know I'm not supposed to dry this, but I'm going to anyway. I don't want that gold all over everything. Another thing I'm going to do, because I recognize I'm like Didi. Certain of my products that I have, my supplies, I put them up in a cupboard, and it's like out of sight, out of mind. I am going to try and reorganize one of my shelves here in my room so that I can keep the inks out and accessible. I think I will use them if they're accessible. Thanks, Kat. It was so simple. I mean, hello, a napkin glued on a white piece of paper with some ink on it. Hello. I mean, I wouldn't call this finished by any stretch of the imagination, but it's pretty and I like it, and it satisfied my napkin, and I got to use some of my products. So I gave Eileen something to grouse about. I mean, no downside here, boys and girls. Eileen, you have my phone number. You can text me or call me if you want to yak. Just saying. Just saying, girl. It sounds exactly like my granddaughter. Just saying, girl. She calls me girl now. Hey, girl. All right, so here the book is coming together. I'm excited. Look at, hang on. I gotta show you. He's his little brother. Yeah, I'm okay with how it turned out. It's not bad. You know what? I might go ahead and use the rest of the napkin and do the same thing over here so that I have a double page spread in here. I don't know what I'm going to put on them, but I'm going to end up with probably more pages than I have prompts anyway, so maybe I will go ahead and just do a double page spread. Because I have this other half a napkin. Oh, what the hell. I'll just do it right now. I've got nothing better to do. Yeah, I was going to ask about your car, too. Did your car get really trashed out? I'm going to go ahead and do this, you guys, since I got all this stuff right here right now. If I put it off till later, it probably won't ever happen. So might as well just do it now. Oh, your car slid as you were turning. Oh, wow. You think it's totaled? Oh, new car. No downside to new car. Except for the payments and stuff. But yeah, I love a new car. Get a nice one, Eileen. Oops, I glued this together. How did I do that? And remember, too, that when you're doing this, it's just napkins. It's not like you can give it a lot of abuse. I didn't really want to glue it down to this other side over here, so I'm going to fix that right now while I can. Do you think, well, of course you should be able to get a Lamborghini. Hello. And I wanted to ask you about, like, the ambulance drivers and the doctors. Did you meet any hunky guys? I mean, that's probably the most important question that none of us have asked yet. Like, were there any hunks fondling you or picking up your body and moving it? I mean, like, we need to know these things. I'd like to think they're fondling, but you might tell me different. Yeah, I thought about that too, Dorothy, that she just had that rib and now this. Like, oh my God. Did it knock any sense in her head? It's probably too early to be making fun of her for this, isn't it? Alright. I'll refrain. But I do want to know about the hunky guys fondling you. I really do. No, other than the paramedics, the ones at the hospital were not. Oh, bummer. Yeah, because if you're going to have a bad experience like that, I mean, at the least, they should have hunky guys picking up the pieces. That's what I think. Should be a requirement. Only hunky guys apply. You're so grouchy. Well, don't be grouchy. Life's too short to be grouchy. All right, I'm going to blow this real quick. Not smart to yell at someone who's grouchy. Well, and if I was there in the room with you, I probably would just keep my mouth shut. Just saying. I don't want you grouchy. You're not amused. I'm not amused either. I'm sorry. You didn't think ugly guys fondling Eileen was funny? If they were hunky guys, I'd be jealous. Alright, we're almost done here. Alright, I'm going to quickly do the same thing to this page that we did to the other page and call it a day. Just get it wet and splat some ink down on it and get it pretty well wet. Definitely here in the middle to disguise that seam. I was amused. I was amused. I have to admit it. I was. Of course, I'm easily amused by a lot of things. I sit here all by myself and crack myself up like crazy. I can watch the news and crack myself up. Kind of like Paula. If it's funny, it's funny. Laugh. What the hell? This one's not looking as pretty. I gotta get it moving. I disguised that seam too much, I think. Methinks. There we go. Get it moving a little bit. That purple went so totally away. That blue, that Prussian blue, if you're going to drop it like that, it's pretty intense. It is very intense, so that's why I toned it down a little bit. I'm trying to kill the butterflies. Yeah, just disguise them. That's all. Just disguise them a little bit. I'm going to drop maybe a little bit more purple in there because the purple just kind of disappears. Now get it to run a little bit. I just don't want it to look like a drop. I don't, as long as it stays a little bit, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that's looking better now. Gotta blow it real quick. Gotta dry it. Sorry, Eileen. I would laugh at something like that. I would. I would think, oh my God, that's a funny pun. I'd laugh. I'd be the only one. You're right. When you get tired of doing that, just sop up the excess like that. There you go. I've always liked being funny too, Paula. I'm not kidding. I love making people laugh. I love to laugh myself. And there's nothing I like more than somebody who is funny. Like my neighbor, Mary Epler, that moved away. That woman could honestly make me laugh like nobody else in the world. And I miss her. When she comes up and we can go to dinner, I'm just like the happiest person. Because she, honest to God, is one of the funniest people alive. I love somebody who can make me laugh. I really do. Rock, my brother that just passed away, he was one of the funniest people on earth. He probably should have been doing stand-up comedy sometimes. He was so dang funny. His problem was he thought he was so charming that sometimes I wanted to kill him, not laugh at him. But, yep, I will miss him. He could always make me laugh. Oh, punny. Okay, I read it funny. Yeah, saying puns. Oh, yeah. I think puns are an indication of intelligence. If you can do a pun, you're intelligent. I about trashed out the fold on that piece of paper. I'm probably going to have to reinforce it with washi. I drew the instrument that right in my room. You see? I did read some. And I guess punny would have to have two ends because if it only had one, it would be puny. And you don't want to go around being puny. Another thing, because this is acrylic, like up here, I just noticed, that's why I was holding it up. If you get it too hot, it will make the little bubbles like acrylic paint does when you cook it. So that's a cool thing. Probably done enough. Yeah, I'm going to have to reinforce it. Well, it's not dry there in the middle. I got to dry that so I can reinforce those pages. Otherwise, my book's going to fall apart. I don't know what I'm going to put on these two inside pages, but this is, in fact, the center of the book. So I want to reinforce it with something, and I don't think washi is going to be good, so maybe I'll reinforce it with the pretty duct tape. I don't know what I'm going to do with those pages, so hopefully this is the pretty duct tape I'm going to use because this is the center of the book. That'll be good. Hi, Kimberly. All right, now, double page spread, done. There we go. So that's kind of fun. Double page spread here that I can work with. I don't know what I'm going to put on it, but that's kind of fun. And I don't have leftover junk to have to find a home for, so I'm happy about that. Oh, yay, Bren. Oh, I'd be so excited if I had after stuff coming. Oh, man. Well, Diane, if you're still stamping, you need to go to Hobby Lobby because all of their wood-mounted stamps are, like, practically free. At least 75% off, and I think some of them are more than that. Because I like my little tennis shoe. He will go in the beast today. Isn't it crazy that I would like a tennis shoe so much? I liked a lot of the wood stamps. I just didn't buy them. A lot of them were $1. So, anyway. All right. I think I'm about done. It's afternoon. It's less than an hour till Barb comes on. I'll try and get some of my work done and see if I can make it over there, but I don't know. Don't count on me. 4 paint cents and 3 stamps. Oh. It's going to be a good year. Good idea, Bren. I agree. It's going to be a good year. So if you've watched this on YouTube, thanks so much. And we'll catch you next time.